Hey, everybody! This is, what's the day today? It's Wednesday. I don't know. It's a day in a year. There's stuff happening. There's people dying, bombs dropping, loves making, chickens hatching. And and here we are. All of us just doing this. Thank you guys. So let me say right out the gate, thank you guys for being here. This is, for me, my most favorite thing to do ever is just to write songs and to play songs. And the fact that I'm playing songs for people and that you guys are digging it, I hope you're digging it, is awesome. It's the end all be all of my existence. So thank you for making that possible. And so this next song, this is the opening song. This is normally the closing song. This is normally the song I close with. But this is definitely a sing-along. And you'll definitely see why right from the very start. It goes like this. Wait, hold on. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So it goes like this. Nope. There we go. La 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 la. Oh, you're right. Hold on. You're right. What am I thinking? I'm Michael Torres, mild-mannered Michael Torres. But let's get Mike TV out here real quick. What was I thinking? Jesus. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Shoop, everybody! It's me, Mike TV. Good to see you all. I love you all. Happy Wednesday. Is this today Wednesday? It is Wednesday. That's crazy, man. It feels like a Tuesday. It feels like maybe like a Thursday. Definitely doesn't feel like a Wednesday. But good to see you all. I love you all. And this is a song. This is normally my closing song. This is normally the song I shut down these shows with, but we're going to open the show with it. This is a sing-along, so your part's going to be la 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 la. So I guess that I'm ending much sooner than I thought. 'Cause so few were spending any money on my songs. Oh, I don't have time for business 'cause I'm busy writing tunes. Oh, I hope another song will see me through. Yeah, since that it's over, oh, much sooner than we guessed. But every minute I did it, well, those minutes were the best. Oh, I don't have time for money 'cause I'm busy writing tunes. I hope another song will see me through. I spend most of my days writing songs. I don't know where all the money's gone, and I realize there's nothing I can do. 'Cause I just ain't a businessman. I just write songs as best I can. And if I die before I wake, I pray. Wrote a song today. La 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 la. New song today. La 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 la. Oh, I pray. La 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 la. Wrote a song today. I'm just one disaster from throwing in the towel. But there's nothing I'm after, I wouldn't get it anyhow. The only thing in life that I ever want for me is time enough to write a melody. And so I thank you, all of you who are still here, for paying attention all throughout these many years. Sure, times were tough, they're always hard. I finally learned that's true. but I wouldn't trade a minute with you. I spend most of my days writing songs. I don't know where all the money's gone, and I realize there's nothing I can do. 'Cause I just ain't a businessman. I just write songs as best I can. And if I die before I wake, I pray. I wrote a song today, la 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 la. New song today, la 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 la. Oh, I pray, la 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 la. Wrote a song today, la 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 la. What the fuck? 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 La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I spend most of my days writing songs. I don't know where all the money's gone, and I realize there's nothing I can do. 'Cause I just ain't a businessman. I just write songs as best I can. And if I die before I wake, I pray. I wrote a song today. Well, that one was pretty rough. I haven't played that one in a long time. That one has a lot of, it uses basically, except for the diminished chord in the key of G, it uses every other chord, and they constantly just keep jumping around. So I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. Yeah, but that's a fun tune. Thank you, guys. That was super awesome. Thank you. They what? They went that fuck you in the drive-thru. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Is that it?
Don't ever go up to the drive-thru, okay? You know why? Okay. Let me say, okay. They fuck you at the drive-thru, okay? They fuck you at the drive-thru.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So I have nothing in the song queue, guys. So I'm gonna play a couple songs of my own choosing, and then hopefully that will let you guys. That will give you guys a chance to throw in some requests. But so I'm gonna play two tunes back to back, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, wait, where'd the other one go? This is ridiculous. All right, so this is a song. No, not that one. Hello. Okay, here we go. So this is a song called Daggers, Blades, and Billy Clubs, and this is a new tune. It's actually not on any list. This is going to be on the newest record that will probably come out. The new record's going to probably come out in November, I'm thinking. I think that's the only month that I don't already have an album. Now I have so many releases that I have to plan them to make sure that I don't get that because my internet distributor, like basically I have to pay a fee to keep each album up every single year, and I don't like getting hit I don't like getting hit for 5 or 6 records on the same month, so I have to space them out all throughout the year to make sure that I'm not, so I think November is the month that I'm targeting this time around. So here we go. So it goes like this. Daggers, blades. Why did I just started with the middle of the third verse. Awesome. Carry out the body bags, put them up against the wall. Measure everybody, cause everyone is gonna fall. Take all the measurements and put them in a little book. Measure every single soul before them souls and they get took. Christ may be a-coming, but he just might be too late. The soldiers drill their rifle skills on the enemies we hate. Billionaires eat little babies served on golden plates. It's too late for us all. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna fall. Never mind the president, we don't have a president. The residents resent the rent that every single random spends. Taxes, plagues, and billy clubs now belong to everyone. So grab yourself a weapon and come get in on all the fun. Love was what we needed, but debt was what we got. The Virgin Mother blazing night, that blood is sticky hot. Everyone belongs to someone, everyone is bought. It's too late for us all. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna fall. Sacrifice the baby boys, sell away the baby girls, trade away the baby hearts and give away the baby girls. Tell a lie when you wake and tell another every day. Soon the truth is broken glass, soon no longer pass away. Here's a little hurt for you, do you want a little more? If everybody's dealing hurt, it's an easy fix to score. There's no getting out of here, we've tried it all before. It's too late for us all. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna fall. Say goodbye while you can, cause everyone is in demand. Everyone is gonna generate $1 billion winning hands. We will all be millionaires living high and easy street. We will own the Brooklyn Bridge, all 130 feet. Love is what we wanted, but all we got was hope. And hope is just like wishing, and wishing makes us choke. But never mind the truth of it, cause we gotta go. It's too late for us all. Hell yeah, right on, man. Let's see what's in the thingamajiggers. All right, so I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll go back to the song. I'll go back to the song cue.
I say peanut, hazelnut, cashew nut, macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her into going crazy. She said, "You stop naming nuts. Pine nut, pistachio nut, red pistachio nut, natural, all natural, white pistachio nut."
Really, 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 are you kidding me? You're killing me, you're killing me. Are you telling me that this is the way that it's gonna be? Oh, really, oh, really, 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 oh, you're killing me. Oh, 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 oh. I just don't understand the way you operate. I just can't comprehend the things you do, the things you say. And every time we're good, you gotta poke the bear. I swear I don't know why you always gotta poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. Really, 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 are you kidding me? You're killing me, you're killing me. Are you telling me that this is the way that it's gonna be? Oh, really, oh, really, 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 oh, you're killing me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go again, another title match. I try to love you, you're the itch I never seem to scratch. And every time I find you gotta poke the bear, I swear I don't know why you always gotta poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. Really, 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 are you kidding me? You're killing me, you're killing me. Are you telling me that this is the way that it's gonna be? Oh really, oh really, 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 oh you're killing me. Oh, 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 oh. Can we just keep the peace, my dear? I don't wanna fight. Can we just make it through one single night without fighting? Really, 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 are you kidding me? You're killing me, you're killing me. Are you telling me that this is the way that it's gonna be? Oh really, oh really, 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 oh you're killing me. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, don't poke the bear. That one's called. That one's. It's so great. It's so crazy. I hadn't even thought about that song in forever, and I'm like, I was going through all of the old.
Tell us who first suggested the idea of reproduction without sex.
Your wife?
And so yeah, I hadn't that one. I hadn't thought about it in forever, and I put it on, and it literally starts off with that, and I'm like, what is this?
What are you doing Saturday night?
it's all-
Committing suicide.
What about Friday night?
And it was like, really, 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 are you kidding me? And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. I'm like, that's like, what a great tune. All right, so let's see what we got on the request list. So Paleophile. Okay, so this song is for adults, and this song is for very seasoned adults. Like if you've been an adult for say 80 plus years, then you can listen to this song and it's totally fine. If not, all I'm saying is that like this song was co-written. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. Fuck. Oh, it fell out. I don't see where it fell. All right. This song was written. This song was co-written by me in the chat. So it's me. It's not just my. I'm not to blame entirely for this one. It's called Paleophile, and it goes like this. When I was a wee one, I had my first crush. Those tiny fossil arms made me blush. That neck, that horn, that tush, that never-ending smile. That's when I knew I was a paleophile. It may be a sin, but that toothy grin drives me wild. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino whore. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Huh. Archaeopteryx, extend those sexy wings. It makes me think the naughtiest things. Brontosaurus with your neck so very long, I could stroke it all night long. Velociraptor, give me some more, you big dickosaur. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind back the clock, tickety tock for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. With the dinosaurs. Earmuffs, everybody. Triceratops, so can you top me? You make me horny to the power of 3. I have only one wish for my Mesozoic day. I want a T-Rex to masturbate. When we're alone, I'll polish your bone till you squirt Dynafoam. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino-whore. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Ankylosaurs, you will someday become gas. Till then use your tail to pound my ass. Stegosaurus with your lovely lady plates. Why don't you please come sit on my face? What can I do? I like to screw, I bet they do too. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart, hard on. Wanna go back to the past for some sweet dino ass. Wind back the clock, tickety-tock for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. With the dinosaurs. Oh, what a bore. So, Geekio, or G, is it pronounced Geekio or is it Geekio? You have to let me know. Is it the hard G or the soft G? But yeah, that song, I actually made that song available via my Patreon page. And so you should be able to find it. You would have to, okay, so G key. Okay, cool. Awesome. G key. I see G key. Okay, G key. All right, right on. Cool, man. So that you should be able to find that song on my Patreon page. But I only did an acoustic demo of it. I'm going to be doing as soon as the chat and I have co-written 10 songs, then I'm going to do full studio passes on them with drums and bass and piano and shaker and tambourine and vocals and harmonies and whatever. And then I'm going to put out a record of the Mike TV live chat collaboration. So and I think we've got Go Drunk Your Home, Paleophile, Riley Rosie, Animals Go, Pissin' and Kissin', Apple Cart. Do we have any more of that? I think we have one more that I'm forgetting. But anyway, that is the Patreon Bobcat. So, but it's I don't know, that one was done. We recorded that song Paleophile. That was months ago. So you'd have to kind of peruse back a handful of months to find that song. Or if you want, you can just stick around and I'll once we've got, or maybe I'll just do an EP. I don't know. I've got so many projects on my plate right now. It's pretty crazy. But all right, so let's see. So this next song is arguably Get Set Go's most popular song. This is the one song with over 1.5 million plays on Spotify, and then who knows how many plays on Apple Music and Tidal and all the other streaming services. GDYH, what's Hey, thank you. Hey, right on, GQ. Thank you so much. What did I do? Go Drunk Your Home? No, I didn't do Go Drunk Your Home. That was we all of us co-wrote that song, Justin. Okay, so this is a real stripped down version of this song, but this is you can find this on our first record. It's a hidden track on the very first record, or you can find it on Grey's Anatomy's first soundtrack. And you'll be able to find a live version on an album I'm going to be releasing in the early fall. Wait, wait for the dawn, my dear. Wait till the sun gets here, and you will wait too long. He will be gone. He will be gone. Wait, wait till the sun shines through. Wait till the sky is blue, and you will wait too long. He will be gone. He will be gone. Ooh, he will be gone. Ooh, he will be gone. Wait, wait till the signs are right. Wait till the perfect sign, and you will wait too long. He will be gone. He will be gone. Ooh, he will be gone. Gone. La 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 ooh ooh ooh. Wait. Wait till you doubt no more. Wait till you know you're sure, and you will wait too long. He will be gone. Blue doo 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 doo. Right on. All right, let me see. So, Oh My Lord is next, huh? So as I was saying yesterday, the next song is off of Get Set Go's fourth album called Sunshine, Joy, and Happiness, and that album was intended to sound like a mixtape, you know. So each song was kind of like was arranged in its own little bubble. So each song kind of sounded different from the others, you know, so that it actually felt like a mixtape. Or at least that was the goal. Whether we hit it or not, I don't know. But this one, and there were lots of like musical homages, both from a lyrical perspective as well as from a sound perspective. And like there's literally like there's scores and scores and scores of musical homages from everybody from Elvis Costello to Paul McCartney to Lou Reed, the Cars. You know, it's just jam packed full of like these little kind of references and homages. So. But this one lyrically is an homage to the whole Janis Joplin song, that "Please Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?" And this one's called "Oh My Lord," and it goes like this: Oh my Lord, oh woe is me. Why can't I win the lottery? All I need is $100 million to turn my luck around, 'cause my life it sucks. So why can't it be I can win the lottery? Oh please, oh Lord, oh won't you do this for me? Oh my Lord, why am I so poor? Am I a sinner for wanting more? A nice big house and a swimming pool that's situated near an all-girls school, and maybe my own jet plane, 'cause traffic drives me insane. Or maybe, oh Lord, I can get a bigger brain. 'Cause I'm sick of working, but I'm working all the time, and the things that I own, they are just barely mine. Oh, and I am so afraid that somebody's gonna take them away, because someday I won't be able to pay. Oh am I so broke that I can't afford to buy a pack of smokes? Why, oh why, tell me, should it be that I should live in such poverty? Oh, I'm a hard-working guy that's worked most of his life. Oh please, oh Lord, oh won't you give me a sign? 'Cause I'm sick of working, but I'm working all the time. And the things that I own, they are just barely mine. Oh, and I am so afraid that somebody's gonna take them away. 'Cause someday I won't be able to pay. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my Lord, oh woe is me. Why can't I win the lottery? All I need is $100 million to turn my luck around, 'cause my life it sucks. So why can't it be that I can win the lottery? Oh please, oh Lord, oh won't you do this for me? Yeah, that one's on the first 4 albums. I don't have any song cues for Elix, because I don't know where to point people. Like they're on Amazon. You can buy them on Amazon, but Amazon, Amazon uses Flash, and a lot of people don't have Flash enabled. So anyway, so So I just don't know what I don't know where to point them. All right, so let's see. So the fucking dumb trifecta, huh? All right. Well, yeah. I mean, this is sort of 3 songs in one. But so yeah. What do you guys think? So I would. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Elix. So what do you? So I know that in the past I have taken people have asked for me to play a trilogy of songs, because I do have a handful of connected songs, and I've played them, but I kind of feel like it's also a little bit of a kind of like it's a big block it's a big block of songs, and I feel like it might be a little bit too much for like one person to kind of like chew up 15 minutes of the show. I don't. What do you guys think? I mean, I like the because it basically there's the fucking dumb trilogy, as it's called, or the Heart and Head trilogy. There's 2 names for it. Involves these are all songs from my newest album, Death and Taxes, and basically it's What My Heart Tells My Head, which is the first song, and then a song called Fucking Dumb, and then What My Head Tells My Heart. So the 2 songs are at the ends. They're a conversation, basically. Yeah, all right, yeah, I'll play it. I haven't played it. I haven't played it in a while. So yeah, let's do it. So this is a song called What My Heart Tells My Head. I'm gonna get all these queued up because I don't have all these lyrics memorized. So, which is strange because I've been playing these songs for months now. Okay. So yeah. So this is the first one. So this is What My Heart Tells My Head, and so basically this is a conversation. This is my heart. This is my emotional self talking to my intellectual self, and it goes like this. You think maybe we ought to get away? You say that maybe we should make a break and head for the hills with the rifles and the canteens. You say that maybe we should disappear. You say there's just too much trouble here, there's too much to fear. Oh, there's too much that can go wrong. Don't you worry, we will work it out. There is nothing that can tear us down, and the dangers that lie ahead, we'll face them down. Don't you worry, we will work it out. There is nothing that can tear us down, and the dangers that lie ahead, we'll face them down. Let's stick around. You fret too much about everything. Sometimes you just gotta let it be and dig the ride. It's a fun night most of the time. So take your worries and all your woes and put them down, please let them go and just dig the ride. It's alright most of the time. Don't you worry, we will work it out. There is nothing that can tear us down, and the dangers that lie ahead, we'll face them down. Don't you worry, we will work it out. There is nothing that can tear us down, and the dangers that lie ahead, we'll face them down. Let's stick around. I know it's difficult, I know it's hard to let things go, I know it's troublesome, but I want to let you know, oh I want to let you know, yes I want to let you know. Don't you worry, we will work it out. There is nothing that can tear us down, and the dangers that lie ahead, we'll face them down. Don't you worry, we will work it out. There is nothing that can tear us down, and the dangers that lie ahead, we'll face them down. Let's stick around. Yeah, so that's the first of so basically it's the first song. It's called the Heart and Head Trilogy, but basically the two songs, What My Heart Tells My Head and What My Head Tells My Heart, it's a conversation that I plan on continuing over the course of many records. Basically, it's sort of like my emotional self and my intellectual self. So that one in particular, that one happens to be sort of my heart going, "Hey man, we can kick its ass," It never works out that way. I mean, occasionally, the heart is like, oh, this is just thing, and then I have to come up with some sort of architecture of thought that allows me to kind of press on. But that one, my heart is going, hell yeah, man, don't worry, we're gonna kick ass. So the next song, so basically the reason why this next song is part of this trilogy is because it's actually sequentially on the album. It's the song that separates the two, so it doesn't feel too pat, and also I think the sequence works a little bit better this way. So this is a song called "Fucking Dumb," and it goes like this. Sugar, when we get drunk at night and we start to fight and the words start wounding, please don't heed a word I say, oh not anything. I'm so very foolish, I don't know why I say anything. Oh, there we go. 'Cause I'm so fucking dumb, I never should have opened my mouth. I'm so fucking dumb, I gotta say I don't know anything, and I'm so fucking dumb, I never should have said a word. I'm so fucking dumb, I'm a jerk, I don't know anything at all. I don't know anything at all. Sugar, last night it was ridiculous. Oh, I'll take ownership of my behavior, baby. Oh, the booze gets the best of me, so don't you heed anything. I'm so sorry for the things I do, 'cause I'm so fucking dumb, I I never should've opened my mouth. I'm so fucking dumb, I gotta say. I don't know anything and I'm so fucking dumb. I never should've said a word. I'm so fucking dumb, I'm a jerk. I don't know anything. I don't One thing I've learned after all of my years is I know nothing at all. I have some notions but no solid facts. Hell, maybe your green is my blue black, and I don't know why I don't know why I ever tried to be right. 'Cause I'm so fucking dumb, I never should've opened my mouth. I'm so fucking dumb, I gotta say. I don't know anything and I'm so fucking dumb. I never should've said a word. I'm so fucking dumb, I'm a jerk. I don't know anything at all. 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 Right on. Yeah. So all right. So that's the song that sort of is interjected between the two, and then this one is called "What My Head Tells My Heart." This one is a real chordally, like from a chord perspective, is a very simple song. The recorded version, the album version, is a lot fuller because there's a lot going on. There's piano and organ and drums and the whole shebang. So, but this is a real stripped down version. I'm gonna eschew the intro just because I can't play all the other instruments because I can only play the rhythm guitar. Without the rhythm guitar, the whole song falls apart. So I have to play the rhythm guitar. So I'm gonna just start right with the verse. But so obviously that first song, "What My Heart Tells My Head," was sort of my heart going like, "Dude, don't worry, we can kick its ass." And then this is my head's retort to that sort of perspective, and it goes like this. You chase a little engine of hope, you really effed us up by hoping on and dreaming careless dreams. And every time you conjure up another goddamn hopeless wish, well, you just don't learn, you just can't learn, it seems. What you just don't see is how much your hope hurts me. There's nothing worse than wishing on a star. So stop your hoping now, and let's figure out just how we're gonna get a little further than we are. Can we do that, please? 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 You silly little maker of wants, you never give it up. There's always something else you feel we need. But can't you see that everything that's good that's ever come to us was a result of work and sweat and bleeding? What you just don't see is how much your hope hurts me. There's nothing worse than wishing on a star. So stop your hoping now, and let's figure out just how we're gonna get a little further than we are. Can we do that, please? 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 It's incremental steps. 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 So can't you see what you just don't see? Is how much your hope hurts me. There's nothing worse than wishing on a star. So stop your hoping now, and let's figure out just how we're gonna get a little further than we are. Can we do that, please? 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 Yeah, so that's that's the retort. That's the brain going, fuck you, dude. You got to stop it. Just stop. Just stop, damn it. All right, right on. So how are we doing? So all right. So what I'm thinking. So do we want to do a little bit of storytelling stuff right now, or do we want to wait? Do we want to wait an hour to do that? Like I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to sort out what, But I've got about, it looks like there's about 10 requests in the. Hey, thank you, Gian. Thank you so much, man. Right on, brother. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Bobcat. Yeah, Justin. I mean that from my perspective intellectually, like that's like, it's funny, like that's the new record I want to be about, living a hopeless existence, hopeless not being a bad thing, but like rather than I hope and I wish, instead it's like you build a game plan, you build it in little increments, and then you work towards it instead of hoping, There should, but the thing is like I think I can always come up with new. I've been doing this long enough that there's always new stories. There's always new stories, that I can come up with for pretty much any song. So do you guys want to do another storytelling component, or shall I keep on with the request and we'll do it for the last hour? I'm cool either way. Oh, Mary, no. Okay, well, why don't I? I'll just keep going then. Mary, are you gonna be back? Are you gonna be back this afternoon? And if yes, then would you prefer to participate in the storytelling thing, or were you saying that because you want to hear the songs? I'm gonna do one more, and then kind of predicated on what you guys say. We'll either do the storytelling or I'll continue with the requests. Here we go. So this is a song called King of Everything. This song, the album version is so much more full. There's so much cool shit going on, particularly the violas. The string section is amazing. This is just me and an acoustic guitar, so it's a real stripped down version, but it goes like this. Got $10 in my pocket now, and everything is gonna work itself out, 'cause I got cash, and I can make it last. No more worries for me. Gonna head out on the town tonight, gonna find someone to treat me right, 'cause I got cash. Gonna get some ass. Just you wait and see. Oh my God, I can't believe how many years it's been since I had $1 that I could freely spend. Dollar on you people with your dollars tucked safely in your banks. Don't you ever part with them, oh, don't make my mistake. No, no, no. Doom boom, baloo doo doo doom, ba dum ba da da dum, bum bum ba dum, bum bum ba dum ba dum, bum ba dum bum ba dum, bum ba dum ba dum doo 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 doo. I got $10 in my pocket now. I bet you're wondering exactly how that I got cash. Oh, I can make it fast, so long as I can bleed. So stick your needles into me. I don't need music much anymore. I don't need music now that I can score a little cash. Oh, it's going fast, so I need to bleed. Oh my God, I can't believe how many years it's been since I had $1 that I could freely spend. Dollar. All you people with your dollars tucked safely in your banks, don't you ever part with them, oh, don't make my mistake. No, no, no. Loop doop bloop doop bloom doom da 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 doom bloop boop doom bloop boop doop beep doop doop bloop bloop beep bleep doop doop doop. Got $10 in my pocket now. I bet you, and there is nothing that can bring me down, 'cause I got cash and I can make it last. Oh, I'm gonna be the king of everything. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of everything. I have arrived. This is my time. The king of everything. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of giggling. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of mobile keyboards. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of spinning. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of to get your packets. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of tomato watering. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of chupacabras. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of tinkling. It's really weird. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of hermanos diminutos. I'm gonna be tiny hands. The king of ceiling fans. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of puppet show hosting. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of paleophiles, the king of 420 YOLO swag, the king of Mike TV stream, the king of 200 pounds of Satan, the king of Destiny, the king of curly heads, the king of Nerdacula, the king of Diamond Club, the king of crock-potting. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of everything. Oh, hell yeah, right on. Awesome, guys. Okay, so do we want to shall we do a storytelling now, and then we'll close out the songs. We'll close out for the last hour. We'll do more requests. So yeah. Oh yeah. So Geekio or GK, sorry, rather Geekio. If we get to know you, like if you were to show up, like let's say a handful of times over the next few weeks, then we'll convert you into a regular, and then you'll have access. There's over 250 sound commands, so you'll have access to that whole. So right now you have access to all of the. All right, hey, thank you, Gian. Thank you so much, brother. You be well, man, and thank you so much for the follow, and hopefully we see you again soon. And so all I'm saying, so now, if for a long time, Ankbot.
You're using Bonetti's defense against me, huh?
I thought it fitting, considering the rocky terrain.
Naturally. You must expect me to attack with Capafero.
Naturally, but I find that Tybalt cancels out Capafero. Don't you?
Unless the enemy has a study, he's a gripper.
He's a gripper.
Which I have.
So that's just one of the 250. Yeah. So there's and there's the movie quotes and sound effects, and it's just like it's just sheer chaos. So anyway, and so all right, so well, cool. Well, let's see. So all right, so why don't we do some rolling, guys? Why don't we have everybody roll for
Janet! Rooker! Janet! Dr. Scott! Janet! Rooker! Listen, I made you, and I can break you just as easily.
All right, so why don't we do why don't you guys roll, and then all right, so okay, before you roll, all I ask is that you already have a song in mind. You can literally, if you don't know my songs, what you can do is you can just go into the song list and just pick a song at random. Each song pretty much has a story behind it, or has a story about it, or there's a tour story. There's always going to be some story that is associated with these songs. So right now Elix is in the lead with 59. And then all I ask is you roll just once for each iteration. So that we're gonna do this 3 times over the next hour. So Justin rolled an 81. Justin's now the guy to beat. Wow, 101. That should be like a fun. That should be like a magic roll. Wow, 87. All right. So Brian's Twitch is in the lead with his 87. Bob Callie rolled a 70. Ding ding. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna give it to the count of 10, and then we're gonna shut it off. So 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000. All right, there we go. So all right, yeah, and you lose all your money for a year. Okay, so Brian, right on, man. So just pick a song. And if you don't know the song list, then just pick a song that has an interesting title to you. What I'll do is I'll play the song, and then I'll talk about typically I talk about kind of what went into the writing of the song. But if it's a song that I've told that story enough times, then I'll tell a different story. Like a different song. Well, and the thing is and hey, Story Kid, good to see you. And I don't know if we can pick. I don't think we should pick songs that we've done a co-write with the chat, Elix, because that's more of a I can definitely tell like the story about Rose and that kind of stuff, but it wouldn't sustain a full 20 minutes. So all right, so Brian, do you have a song title that you want to Attack My Bears? All right, so I think I did tell a little bit about the song. I thought, but all right, so here, so this is, here we go. Should I find my house all up in flames, I would simply light a cigarette and watch it burn away. And should I find that all my money is gone, I would empty out my pockets and give it to someone. Ain't nothing gonna bring me down, 'cause I'm in love. How I lived before her, I don't know. Oh, I must have been so miserable, I wonder if it showed. But now she's here and I feel like a god. I can smite the evildoers and make right of every wrong. Ain't nothing gonna get me down, 'cause I'm in love. Oh, joyous day, don't you ever end, don't take yourself away. Just give me a little bit more time, oh, let us stay together on any sort of weather. Let me love her like I love her, like she loves me, like we love one another. Oh, I'm hoping for a real long night. Should I learn that no one likes my songs, I would sing for no one other than the lover I'm writing for. And should I find myself attacked by bears, no bears. If I'm attacked by bears, I'm gonna have to run like a motherfucker, because bears eat faces, and my face is delicious. But I would run much faster, because I know what I am after. Ain't nothing gonna get me down, because I'm in love. Oh, joyous day, don't you ever end, don't take yourself away. Just give me a little bit more time, oh, let us stay together under any sort of weather. Let me love her like I love her, like she loves me, like we love one another. Oh, I'm hoping for a real long night. Here we go! Joyous day, don't you ever end, don't take yourself away. Just give me a little bit more time, oh, let us stay together on any sort of weather. Let me love her like I love her, like she loves me, like we love one another. Oh, I'm hoping for a real long night. Yeah, that's very funny. Bears as being like the manly gay man. That's awesome. Oh, I've been attacked by bears. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hey, Brian, thank you so much, man. Thank you, amigo. Thank you, brother. Seriously, that's awesome, man. Let me. All right. So give me a second, and we'll talk about this song. So,
I have exercise.
Hey, so Elix, thank you. I didn't see that you donated as well. Thank you so much, brother. Right, that's awesome. So Elix says $, and then Brian says so damn cool. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. Like I can't tell you. The thing is like I make my living as a working musician. I was working a part-time job. I was working 2 days a week. I just quit that because that's 16 hours a week that I need for writing music. So really truthfully, like which means that I've lost about $600 to $700 a month in revenue from working that job. So you guys tipping is fucking awesome. So really do it. I thank you so much. But let me get back to the story. So Attacked by Bears was written. So I was wooing this girl I met. I actually have a song called Game 3 that's about the moment that we met. And then during all of the 10 songs, there's 10 songs. The album is called Television in Summer. It's a Get Set Go record. You can listen to it. You can find it on Spotify right now. And all 10 of those songs were me actively wooing this girl, you know, and for the first couple weeks, you know, we went out on dates. I don't remember how long. I don't remember how long it was before the relationship migrated to a sexual one. But the thing is that like I kept writing. But the thing is that when we first started dating, it was kind of like, you know, it was like kind of traditional dates. We'd go out and, you know, maybe we'd get a kiss in or something. But it was like real. It was real kind of like traditional. It was fun. It was fun to like kind of like do things kind of like a classic dating thing. So. And so I kept writing her these songs. I'd be like, each time we go on a date, I'd be like, here you go, I wrote you another song. So all of these songs were trying to intimate, you know, so if you listen to that album, there's lots of songs that are like intimating, like, hey, maybe we can, maybe tonight could be the night, kind of thing. And so that song, so there's definitely a lot of that, but the thing is like, but we spent a lot of time together. Like, we lived on opposite sides of downtown Los Angeles. So I lived right near the Staples Center and she lived in East Los Angeles, but just adjacent to downtown LA. And so we often would just meet in downtown LA and just kind of run around during the day. And we just ended up spending a lot of time. Oh shoot. We ended up just spending a lot of time during the daytime together, and and just kind of like having little adventures. So I was kind of realizing that I was really falling for this girl. And the thing is, and so for me, there's no graduation for me. Like I don't go through a period of like, I really like a person and then I do this and then I love them. The thing is, like, for me, like, once I feel like I've got a good handle on who they are as a human being, and I love that, I'm like, and once I'm like, you're fucking amazing. The thing is like that for me is everything beyond that is love, certainly the love gets deeper and certainly the love gets more complex, but for me, I don't like equivocate, and so that whole song was like, I was really I was kind of contemplating that, because at that point in time it was right at the point in time when a lot of the money that I was making, I think this was even before Lifetime. So a lot of the money I've made over the past 15 years has been from Grey's Anatomy, because they've licensed a bunch of my songs. And so each time an episode would rerun, I would get paid, a few months later, about 6 months later, I get a pretty decent royalty check. And so that's really been the thing that's kind of kept me alive, over the past 15 years. And this was at a point in time when a lot of the episodes, they were not rerunning a lot of the episodes where my songs were showing up. So the money I was making was diminishing, and I really didn't have, and everybody was kind of switching to Spotify, because or they were just illegally downloading my music. And so a lot of my revenue was just diminishing, and I didn't have any other means by which I was making money, except for I was promoting a show on Saturdays at a place called the Thirsty Crow, and I'd make a little bit of money from that. But what I was doing is I was splitting that money up with a bunch of the other principal performers. So even the money I was making there, it was like beer money, And so my life was kind of falling apart, but I didn't care, because I was fucking falling in love with this girl and it was awesome. So that should I find my house all up in flames, I would simply light a cigarette and watch it burn away. So that was, and should I find that all my money's gone? It was just me saying, my life is kind of falling apart right now, but I don't care, because I'm with this girl and it's awesome, And I still had enough friendships around town that I could take her out and we could go out on dates and we could drink for free, or we could drink pretty cheaply, or we could eat for free, or we could eat pretty cheaply, like there were things. I still had enough relationships that I could still go out and be Mike TV and still take her out, and so that was so should I find my and then how I lived before her, I don't know. Oh, I must have been so miserable, I wonder if it showed. Because I had just gone through maybe a year before the relationship, I had gone through two terrible breakups. One that was a 7-year breakup, and then the other one was I felt really hard for this girl. I felt super hard for a girl, and then we broke up. And when we broke up, I felt she was. I wouldn't say she was a rebound, because the thing is, because it wasn't a rebound. There was so much about this girl that I was really into, but it just so happened that we met immediately after the breaking up of my 7-year significant relationship, and so when the second breakup happened, I didn't deal with the first breakup because I was in a brand new relationship with a new girl. So when the second breakup happened, it was just a fucking tumult of just whoa, So I took a whole year off, maybe even a year and a half. Yeah, no, because I met Katie. I met Katie a year later. Katie and I dated for about a year. So yeah, so it was, and then I took another year off. So yeah, so it was, anyway, I don't remember how the timing worked out, but it had been a significant time, and I really wasn't expecting to meet anybody, and I meet Denise, and things start happening, and it's just fucking awesome, so should I, and then the whole I definitely wanted to like kind of like explain that I'd had this like tumult, that I kind of come up, I'd had 3 breakups before I dealt with, because Katie and I when we broke up, it was just I couldn't do a long distance thing again. I'd already done one. It ended. I was just like it was breaking me. It was breaking me financially. It was breaking me emotionally. So should I? So how I lived before her, I don't know. Oh, I must have been so miserable. I wonder if it showed. But now she's here and I feel like a god, because it really was. Because there is something about when you're falling in love and you know that you're special to them, and you know that you're thinking about them all the time, and they're thinking about you all the time. You're like, just fucking like, this is the greatest moment ever, So the thing is but we still weren't having, like, by the time this song was written, the relationship was still not a sexual one, So it was, so that was that, oh joyous day, don't you ever end, don't take yourself away. Just give me a little bit more time. Oh, let us stay together under any sort of weather. So, because the thing is, because it really was, and this was also, I think, this was during the Stanley Cup Finals. So it was, it was what? That's in the summertime. It was Stanley Cup Finals. It was in the summertime. It was during the shortened season. So, but anyway, maybe it was in June. Maybe it was right around this time. Yeah, you're right, Fitz. I mean, the thing is like, I mean, that was the awesome thing is it like, but but even so, being a guy and being really attracted to her, I'm like, I want to get in your pants. So a lot, which was great because all the sexual tension really just made the songs all the more poignant. But I remember during this point in time there was a lot of like inclement weather. There was a lot of rain, a lot of craziness. So that was that reference was like let us stay together under any sort of weather. And then I'm hoping. So I'm hoping for a real long night. So that was my little intimation, my little tip of the hat to the, like, I'm hoping that we get the sexy on. But and then the second verse is like, should I learn that no one likes my songs? Because again, like at this point in time, I wasn't doing the live streaming thing. I really like the Spotify plays. Spotify was still kind of a brand new thing, not entirely brand new, but we the Spotify plays were kind of like, were not what they are now. Now I've got 20,000, anywhere between like 19 and 22,000 listeners every given month, but we weren't there yet. And so it just felt like everything in my life was kind of like on a downward trend, So that always made it into my music. So I was like, should I learn that no one likes my songs? I would sing for no one other than for the lover I'm writing for. And should I find myself attacked by bears? And so the bears reference was literally me throwing in a nonsensical kind of silliness. Because she and I were going to Disneyland a lot, and and I don't know if you guys have ever been to California Adventure or Disneyland, but there's a fuck ton of bears. I don't know why there's like the Country Bear Jamboree, and there's the Winnie, the Splash Mountain, and the Winnie the Pooh, and there's a fuck ton of bears. And I don't know why bears were on my mind. But the actual song has a break in it, like the recorded version has a break in it exactly like that, where there's an actual bear sound and a woman screams and So it was just a little non sequitur silliness that was also kind of referential of kind of like the and it is California. That's, I mean, the thing is, like, it was just a bears thing, and so should I find myself attacked by bears? Well, and then there's the interjection, but I would run much faster because I know what I am after. Ain't nothing gonna get me down because I'm in love. And I think this was the very first song. This was the very first song where I actually admitted to her that I was kind of falling in love for her, with her. So then, oh joyous day, don't you ever end, don't take yourself away. Just give me a little bit more time, oh let us stay together on any sort of weather. Let me love her like I love her, like she loves me, like we love one another. Oh, I'm hoping for a real long night. And so that whole let me love her, like she loves me, like we love. So that was my way of sort of like intimating that I love you and you love me. You know, like I don't remember exactly the timing. I don't remember if she had also professed her love for me at this point in time. It was just a way of me, you know. I don't remember. But the thing is but I do know that was very much what I wanted. And so I often, if you put stuff in song, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you make a little part. It's like a little gem of reality that you it's like a little seed of reality you plug into the earth, and then very often, and it is crazy because it is very often that reality, you know, germinates and becomes reality, you know. So that's exactly it, G Keys. So anyway, it's a straight ahead, it's a straightforward kind of simple tune, but it really was an integral part of kind of like the wooing. It's funny because there are, like, if you look at all of my albums, you can see like I could give you a time, like I should do this at some point in time. I should document what songs were written about what girl and where we were in the and what part of our relationship. Like, you know, because there are songs that like that I got the girl, and then there are songs where it's about us falling apart, and it's about us arguing, and it's about us getting back together, and it's like, you know, and it definitely does, like, it follows the course of my romantic life, literally from, the songs about Kim, my first significant girlfriend. There are Vermicious K songs, which is the pre Get Set Go band. There are Vermicious K songs that actually have that, you know, but the Girl Is Sleeping, which is on the Get Set Go's first record, is about Kim, and is about her distancing herself from me, which eventually led to her cheating on me, which is sad. I mean, I was as culpable as she was in that particular instance, because I was just completely checked out of the relationship. You know, it's sad that she couldn't talk to me and said, hey, like, you know, I want to break up, but you know, but I found that out by, you know, nonsense, you know. But anyway. Bleh. But yeah, so that was, you know, so that sucked. But you can kind of document the course of my entire relationship history, because I've basically written songs about every girl I've been with, you know, since I've been writing songs, which is, you know, since 90, yeah, at least on the guitar, since like 94, 95. So, all right. So let's do another tune. Let's get more rolling. So Brian, you can't, because I want to make sure that no one actually gets a chance to so you can participate in, if you're going to be here tomorrow, you can participate in tomorrow's rules. But all right, so here we go. So everybody else, so G Key is at 22, Elix is at a 55, Edgy is at a 13, or Fitz is at a 13. Edgy got a 53. Oh, so just barely beat out by Elix. Wow, Jesus, Bobcat's got a 96. Man, Bobcat, you and these dice. Yeah, you and these dice. You get to, oh crap, and Baby Cat rolled a 77. All right, so I think I'm fairly. Waffleophagus. Yeah, roll again, man. Yeah, that was crazy. Try it again, man. Oh, there you go. 38. All right, curses. All right, so I think Bobcats. Well, if anybody else is in the crowd and they want to participate, all I ask is that you have a song. You have a song. Oh, I see. Every 30 seconds. All I ask is that you have a song ready. If you want to participate, just have a song ready. So here you go. I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000. All right, so that's it. It's Bobcat. Bobcat got it. Okay, Bobcat, what do you? Nobody knows, nobody cares. Oh, okay. All right, so let me. I'm gonna play this one and then I'll talk about it. So yeah, this is on a side project album that I put out in 2008. It's not even actually out per se. It's been released on Bandcamp, but it hasn't done like a planet wide release just yet. But this one goes like this. Everybody knows you are crazy. Everybody thinks you're weird. Everybody says you're lazy. Nobody knows and nobody cares. You better give up, you better give in, you better move over, 'cause there is someone better than you taking your place, and you're in disgrace, and there is nothing you can do. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. Everybody knows you were crazy. Everybody thinks you were weird. Everybody says you were lazy. Nobody knows and nobody cares. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody knows you won't make it. Everybody thinks you are scared. Everybody says you can't take it. Nobody knows and nobody cares. You better give up, you better give in, you better move over, 'cause there is someone better than you taking your place, and you're in disgrace, and there is nothing you can do. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Everybody knows you were crazy. Everybody thinks you were weird. Everybody says you were lazy. Nobody knows and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So right. So this song, so you kind of, first off, this song has to be kind of put in context, right? It's because so in 2002, Get Set Go's very first record came out, right? And we signed, the record label that we signed with was TSR Records, and they're a small label. They're a small label with a lot of money. They basically made their fortune by sort of doing specialty acts, right? So they had a guy by the name of Armick, who did, I don't really know Armick's music too well, but it's like I think it's mostly instrumental based and anyway, but he had a big following, and he would sell like 100,000 units of his albums, right? So, and because this is at a point in time when people still bought records. So they had one success with that guy. They did like flamenco bands. They had like flamenco guitar music, and there's this particular niche for people that like that kind of music, and they really just own that niche, you know. So they basically, so what they would do is they would they would kind of drill into these like really hyper focused markets and then just couldn't like own them, and they'd sign up 2 or 3 big acts in that particular niche. So they their son, so the label was owned by Tom and Suzanne Hayden, and their son Ryan Hayden really liked Get Set Go, and he would see, and we were part of. I was the guy. I was the impresario of a little East Side Los Angeles rock and roll scene based at a club called Mr. T's Bowl, and every Tuesday night, 200 or 300 kids would show up, and the place would go fucking nuts. And when we played, and when Get Set Go played, we had a number of songs that when we played, people would fucking freak the fuck out, and they would sing along, and they would jump up and down, and they would just fucking go apeshit, And so Ryan, saw this and he's like, wow, this is fucking awesome. And he told his parents about it, and they were like, yeah, that's great. Let's meet. Let's listen. And we had just worked with Ben Vaughn. Ben Vaughn was the guy that produced Ween's 12 Country Golden Greats. If you know that album, that's a fucking amazing record. He's got a bunch of amazing production credits. That's my favorite. That's because I love that record. So, he was the music director for Third Rock, from Third Rock from the Sun, and for that 70s show. So he's an amazing producer, and we had just done a little 3-song sampler to send out to record labels to try to get a record deal. So our record label signs us, and the reason why they signed us is because they were like, all right. We really like your music, and we think we can get you on a commercial radio. And so their whole game plan was to push us to commercial radio. So what they did is they signed the band. We spent like $20,000, $25,000 putting out recording this record. Everything was top of the line. Everything was I had a lot of great relationships throughout Los Angeles, and I leveraged, because I was a promoter a promoter of a very successful club. So I leveraged those relationships to get us great deals. And we made actually I think it was probably the album cost of the album was probably closer to $30,000 because we had Bernie Newman himself. If you know Bernie Newman, he's a mastering legend, and he mastered the album, and it's a $10,000 mastering job. So just crazy shit. So and then the record label goes and spends $80,000 promoting the record to commercial radio stations, and the record tanks. So I think my record career is done. The record label has spent $100,000 on, or over $100,000 promoting the album, and there's never going to be a second record, and I'm certain they're going to attach a turnaround cost. So we're never going to be able to sign to another record label unless that record label wants to spend $80,000 or $100,000 to pick up the band. Our current record label can recoup the money. So I'm like, fuck, I can't do it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then Grey's Anatomy licenses a couple songs from our first record, and they go, hey, do you have any more music? And I go, yes, I do. And they go, and I send them a bunch of acoustic demos, and they get back to me and they go, hey, we really like a bunch of these songs. We'd like to have studio versions of these songs. So I go back to the record label and I go, hey guys, Grey's Anatomy wants more music from us. I'm only going to do it if you guys want to do a full another record. I don't want to just do the songs that they want. I want to do a full another album. So Tom Hayden goes, all right, let's do it. So we do another record, and that record is very successful, and that record puts us on the national and international map. And yay, and we're great, and we're touring all the time, we're having a good time, and things are awesome. And then we put out another record, and that record does a little bit less well. And we put out another record, and that record does demonstrably less well. And so by this point in time, I feel like shit, I had my shot. Just like I did after the first record, I feel like shit, I had my shot, and we failed. But all I want to do is be a musician. This is all I'm on this earth to do is write songs and make music, So and I've always been someone that writes a lot of music. I've always written 30 songs, at least 30 songs a year, but more often usually it's 60 to 80 songs a year, And so yeah, Fitz. No, I mean, it's just, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I don't have kids either, man. I don't have kids. I really do. I resent your, I wish I a wife and kids, you know? Like, I know that sounds nuts, but like, I'd love to be a dad, you know? So I thought my career was over again, you know? And I didn't, and our record, our fourth record performed so poorly, and it was reviewed so terribly so our record label didn't want to spend the money to promote the, to hire our publicist was $2,000 a month. Plus all of the expenses of like all of the CDs and all of her like other expenses, right? So the thing is like, so it was probably close to $7,000 all in. And our record label didn't want to spend that money on promoting the album. So we did a tour, but we only promoted it to bloggers. And bloggers are the worst music reviewers. They're actually terrible human beings. No, that's not so. They're terrible human beings. No, people that write music blogs are terrible human beings. No, wait, people that write music blogs are shitty. No, they're just not very, they're just writing opinions, you know, they're just writing opinions. They don't have, 9 times out of 10, they're not musicians. 9 times out of 10, they don't really have a background in music. They have their particular taste in music and they write reviews. That's basically what bloggers do, you know? So yeah. And so the thing is like, Justin, I wouldn't mind if they actually had no life and spent all their time listening to music, and like that would be awesome. But the thing is, so basically what happened was so the fourth record came out, and we sent it out to like hundreds of bloggers, and the album was universally panned because no one got the record and no one spent enough time with the album to actually get it, you know. So it just drove me insane, you know, and I thought, I'm like, fuck it, you know, like the thing is that the album's like I'm done, I'll never put out another record, and because our record label intimated that they just weren't interested in putting out more records, and this is all I wanted to do, for fuck's sake. So I wrote a record that was entirely about my frustrations being in the music industry and having this tremendous work ethic, but not having a vehicle by which I could actually utilize that work ethic. Like, you know, the thing is like at this point in time, I didn't realize, fuck, Mike, you know, why don't you just do studio demos of all the songs you write, and why don't you make those available? You know, like, I mean, I was burning little CDs of all of my acoustic songs and giving them to friends, but I didn't really know that. I didn't think it was possible to like at this point in time, there wasn't a TuneCore. There weren't internet distribution companies where you could just like plug it in and get it on iTunes, you know. So the thing is like, and I just didn't know how to do it, you know. So I just was going nuts. I was going insane, and so the entirety of the album. I brought in Eric Summer, the viola player for Get Set Go, and Dave Palomaro, the drummer for Get Set Go. And then we went up to Missoula, Montana, to record with my friend Schmed up in his studio, Club Schmed Studios. And Schmed is one of the most amazing musicians of all time. He plays the piano, he plays the guitar, he plays a ton of other instruments. He plays the drums. He plays the piano and guitar better than pretty much anybody that can play the piano and guitar. And he also has a fucking comprehensive understanding of musical theory and just music in general. So he's a fucking amazing guy. So Schmed played bass and piano on the album, and then Eric played viola, and I played guitar, and Dave played drums, and we all did shaker and tambourine and harmonies and all that stuff. So the album, it was a side project band, and the band was called I Give Up. Right, so I Give Up. That's the name of the band. Hey guys, I want to do a side project. The band's going to be called I Give Up, and the album's going to be called Nobody Cares. And what I envisioned for the album artwork was going to be in the background. So in the foreground, there's a girl smoking a cigarette, right? So in the foreground, we see this like very cute girl smoking a cigarette. But up here on the top left, there's a word bubble, and there's a guy behind her with a guitar and a trash can, and he's looking down at it, looking completely defeated, and he says, I give up. And then she's saying, so there's the word panel on the left, because that's the way, you know, Americans read left to right. So there's the musician with the guitar in the trash, and he's saying, I give up. And then she's smoking a cigarette, and it says, and she's saying, nobody cares. And because that was the idea for me. Like, that was the thing, is like, I really did. I felt like, I'm like, fuck, I am, this is all I'm about. All I am is, I try to write as honest, as brutally honest music as I possibly can. I try to fucking bare my soul in my music. I've been doing it literally since the first, like, literally forever, but since So You've Ruined Your Life on, I've written songs that have made me afraid to play them live because they're so honest, and yet no one gives a fuck and no one cares. So the thing is, so the entirety of that album is all about my life kind of falling apart at that point in time, and Nobody Knows, Nobody Cares is a very, the reason why you know, so you just, if you unpack the lyrics, like, everybody knows you were crazy. So the thing is, like, so I had come off of, so just 2 years prior to this, I guess I had my stroke in 2003. I was still doing drugs. So I was still only a couple years. I was only a couple years away from having had a stroke, having had a drug-induced stroke. You know, like I was a madman that was actively trying to kill himself, and then I cleaned up. But I barely managed to clean up, and my life was just fucking nuts. Like, you know, because the thing is, like, because anyway, so Sorry, Elex. Yeah. So it was like, everybody knows you are crazy. Everybody thinks you're weird. And then because I could only put out like an album every year, it tops, you know, like I was writing all of these songs I couldn't do anything with. And other than working, so I was putting out, so I was at this point in time, I was doing 2 nights or 3 nights a week at Mr. T's Bowl, but that was the only real work I was doing other than writing songs. Like, the thing is like, so I felt that people thought I was just this fucking like losery kind of fucking rock and roll musician that was just like sitting at home playing video games, which to be totally honest was half of my free time, you know, but even so, I was still writing music. So, you know, so everybody says you were lazy. You know, nobody knows and nobody cares. And so that was the thing. Is just like, so for me, it was like, so we would work on a new record, and we would put in this titanic amount of effort for 6 months, writing and recording and arranging and putting the album together and getting in the studio and recording it. And then we'd put it out, and it would literally just show up. And it just felt like that people, like, you know, it's crazy to spend huge swaths of your life to be obsessed over something, to literally wake up in the morning thinking about it and go and work on it every minute of the day. And when you're not working on it, when you're eating food and when you're hanging out with friends, all you're doing is obsessing on it and you're talking about it, and it's just your everything. Hey, Gretchen, good to see you. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, Gretchen. And so you're just, you know, and so you're just in this fucking manic state of obsessiveness, and you just do it and you do it and you do it, and you're finally done. You're like, this is my thing. Look at it. And it's like literally like you're walking up to the abyss, and you're just like, you made this little perfect baby, this perfect little creature, and you walk up to the abyss and you just hurl it in, you know. And there's just something that is just crazy making about that. It's just fucking crazy making. And so the thing is, like, and so you get to a point where, you know, where you get to the verse, and you better give up, you better give up, you better give in, you better move over, 'cause there is someone better than you taking your place, and you're in disgrace, and there is nothing you can do. Ah ha ha ha. Everybody knows you were crazy. You You know, so that was the, you know, that's the idea behind that thing. You know, it's just like, it's like, fuck, man, you know, like, you know, yeah, you're already washed up. You already has been. I know you never really got your chance to say your piece and to do your thing and to be the artist that you thought you were gonna be. No, it's too late. Sorry, you fucked up. You're already done. You know, and so that was, you know, and the ah-ha-has, those are actually laughter. You know, so you know, ah-ha, yeah, you know, like. And so you know, and so that whole song, the whole song is just me, is just me, just like putting a face on all of my fear, you know, and that's basically this entire song is so the whole bridge section, everybody knows you won't make it, everybody thinks you are scared. Everybody says you can't take it. Nobody knows and nobody cares. So that just all of that is that's me very pointedly expressing my fears. Like the thing is that like that's me. Like everybody in that is just me. In all of my fears, you know, it's like the Congress of impulses. It's just it's the manifold legion amount of fears in me that are like, you know, yeah, dude, there's no way you're gonna make it, and yes, you're fucking scared, and you know, and not only are you not gonna make it, but the thing is you're gonna fucking unravel trying to make it, you know, like, and the thing is like, and for me, it's funny because for me the benchmark of making it is just being able to pay my bills, you know, like I'm not even looking for rock starhood. I just want to be able to pay my bills, you know. And so yeah, and that, you know, and the thing is like, and that's and Paper Cat, thank you so much, man. Yeah, like I like the good thing is like I never do, you know, like I often will reach a point of extreme frustration and be like, fuck it, I'm done with music. I cannot do this at all. I'm just fucking done. And then literally like 2 or 3 days later, I'm like, all right, I'm writing a new song. I know that about myself. I know that I will always like, because it is, I'm tilting at windmills. Like that's the thing is like, if you're, the music I make doesn't, yeah, I mean, Fitz, I mean, that's the thing, man. You know, it's funny. Like that's the real thing is it right? So once you're good at doing once you've found a voice, right? So, cause it really is, that's the thing about art. It's not about getting amazing. It's not about being the best. It's about finding your own singular, unique voice. And once you've found your voice, and once people are like, wow, man, that's like I like what you have to say, regardless of what your medium is, whether it's sculpting or whether it's painting or whether it's writing or whether it's music, once you've found your voice, once you run across a handful of people that are like, I really like what you do, then the only thing you have to do from that point on is just go find other people like the people that say I like what you do, because they are out there. There's 7 billion people on the planet Earth. There definitely has to be a few million people for every single person that does anything. There have to be a few million people that are going to get really into what you do, because there's 7 billion people. That's less than a fraction of a percent, right? So the thing is like, so, but it's just now, before the internet, it was practically impossible to find those people. But now that there is the internet, it's possible to find people. But even so, it's just how you drill in and find those people that's difficult. So the thing is like, so that's the one thing I know. Like I know that, and that's why I'm doing this show here on Twitch, is because I spent a long time trying to reach out to people, and that didn't work. So what I figured is I'll plant a flag. Here's my flag. This is me. And if you like what I do, I'm gonna keep broadcasting. If you like what I do, here I am, you know, and come find it, you know. So let me see. So Justin saying, plus after the story, you get yourself into the zone of playing the song while you're in that mindset, and then you find the person who digs that you do, and suddenly that's exactly it, Justin. Like the thing is that for me, I've had enough successes. There's been enough moments in my life where I've done something in the fit of despair, I've written as honestly as I possibly could about how despairing I am and documented it. And then I've had someone come up to me later on and say, hey man, that really helped me out. Like I was in that exact spot. And the fact that you were able to articulate it in a way that I was like, yeah, I'm not alone in this, was awesome. And that has happened to me enough times where I'm like, okay, man, like Mike, like you got to just keep on keeping on, you know? And it sucks because it really does suck because right now I've got a place and I love it. I love this place. Will I be able to afford it 3 or 4 months from now? I don't know. Like I don't have that. It's not guaranteed. And that's always frightening, you know? But at the same time, the thing is I'm doing what I love and I've been able to do what I love for a long time. And that's awesome. So let me see. All right. So let me see. And Paper Cat saying, yeah, we're all, yeah, you know, and that's exactly it. If you're a human being and you grew up on this planet, regardless of even if you were raised in a closet, you know, the thing is that you're going to be able. There are other people that will identify whether they too were were raised in a closet or whether they were raised in an emotional closet. The thing is that, like, there are people that are going to identify with your experience, and if you want to make art and relate that experience, there are people out there that will fucking get turned on by what you do as long as you spend time to develop your voice, you know. So let's see what Brian says. So this has been the coolest stream I've seen. Not to mention seriously inspirational. I do some photo work, but it's sometimes hard to get the motivation to share or do work for it. Your music is sick, but the stream in general is light is a light in the tunnel. Awesome, man. Yeah, thank you. Your music is sick as fuck. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, you know, I mean, and that's the thing is that like I do, you know, like for me. My music is the vehicle by which I process a lot of the woe and I process all of the stuff that is tough for me to process. So whether that's being in love, whether that is dealing with a shitty day, whether that is significant money problems that I just don't know how to correct. Like for me, I put in a song all of the stuff that I can't all of the stuff that is beyond the pale of my normal day-to-day existence, you know. And the thing is like, and you know, and a lot of that, and thank God, a lot of the stuff that I put in a song resonates with other people because a lot of other people are kind of going through the same thing, you know. I don't write a lot of aspirational music. And I know, and that certainly has hurt my music. You know, it's hurt my accessibility because a lot of people want to listen just aspirational stuff. Like, hey, we're gonna drink Cristal and drive our Benz, our Mercedes Benzes around town, and that's awesome. But I don't write that kind of stuff. You know, I write about the life I know, not about the life I want. Isn't that Edgemon? Isn't that a Alanis Morissette lyric? I think it is. It's one of those ingenue girl. It's one of those ingenue girl songs. So, I could write a song about drinking craft beer and drinking your Ford around town, the car that I stole. Yeah, you are right, Waffle. There is a large subset of people that love that tune. Oh yes, that's right. What was I thinking? Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Because irony is an opposite. You know, is something that's the opposite of what's being said. But yeah. But you know. But that's yeah. Anyway. But she made $1 billion on the colloquial definition of irony. So, all right. Yeah. Hey. Thank you so much, Brian. Right. Brian's Twitch. Thank you, amigo. I'm glad you had a good time on the show, and you have an awesome day. All right. So let's yeah, and thanks again, man. Thanks for being here. It's always awesome to make new friends. So I'm glad you're here. I was glad you're here for the time you were. So why don't we do one last roll? We'll do one last song thing, and then we'll get back to this. We'll get back to the song request. So Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Me too. And right back at you. Right back at you, brother. So yeah, thank you so much, man. All right, so why don't we get some more rolling in, and we'll do one more song. Justin rolled a 1. Wow. Oh, jeez, dude. 91. GKO rolls a 91. Wow, that's the number to beat. Yeah, my pleasure, Bobcat. Right on, man. I think right now GKO is it looks like it's it's all right, Bobcat. Okay, so I'm gonna count down to 10. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it at 10. So 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000. All right, so yeah, so it's so GKO is the winner of this one, which is crazy because so yeah, we have two kind of new folk to the stream that got to choose them here. So do you guys? Oh, religion to you. All right, well, that's crazy. I think this one was didn't we do this one just recently? I will, but I can still talk about this one. But here, let me bring up. So this one is not actually on an album yet. This one's going to probably end up being on the new outtakes record that's going to be coming out later this year. But this one goes like this. Bum 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 ba da bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba dum bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba dum. Got a new religion, there ain't no superstition. No, I'm a new believer and I got the faith. And everywhere's my temple and it's so effing simple. I love my new religion and I just can't wait. Someday walk in the light, and others they live by the knife. But I'm just living for you. Living as you love her, there can be no other. Living my religion in you. Bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum ba dum, bum bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum ba dum. I sing a hallelujah, I send my lover to ya. I get down on my knees and I worship you, dear. I'm gonna be much better, I guess. I'm like the weather, sometimes I bring the rain, sometimes the storms appear. Some they live for the coin, and others they build and destroy. But I'm just living for you. Living as you love her, there can be no other. Living our religion in you. Bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum ba dum, bum bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum ba dum, bum bum ba da dum bum ba dum, bum bum ba da dum bum, bum bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum ba dum. I got a new religion, it ain't no science fiction. I worship at the temple of you, my dear. I got a new religion, it ain't no superstition. No, I'm a new believer in you, my dear. Some they give all they got, and others give much less than a lie. But I'm just living for you. Living as you love her, there can be no other. Living our religion in you. Some they take and they take, and others they shake to the break. But I'm just living for you. Living as you love her, there can be no other. Living our religion in you. Living as you love her, there can be no other. Living our religion in you. Living our religion of you. Living our religion of you. So yeah, so I did do this one. I think it was last week or maybe the week before that we actually did this one. So I'm gonna try to not step on the stuff that I talked about this song last time and kind of get into new stuff. So, but one of the first things about this song that I was saying was that so I'm an agnostic. I don't not believe in a God. I don't believe in God. For me it doesn't. It's like dinosaurs. Like, you know, I'm fairly certain the dinosaurs existed. There's lots of evidence, but I don't think about dinosaurs like whether dinosaurs existed or not does not have a material impact on my life at all. You know, and that's the same thing. That's the same thing about the idea of a God. You know, for me, like I don't need to believe in a religion to be a moral person and to want to be a good person. Because just being a decent person makes me feel good, you know, and being a decent person means that I get to operate in this world without a lot of friction, and I don't like friction. So so the thing is that, I spent a lot of time, but I was raised very religious, and I believed very fervently in a God until I'd say maybe about 22 or 23. But what I did is when I was 17 years old, I had a conversation with God where I was like, hey man, I want to be an adult. I don't want you blessing my life. I don't want you involved in my life. I want to do this on my own. I want to go out there and I want to test my mettle against what the world has to offer, and I want to do it on my own. I want to know that I can do this on my own. And I don't want you getting involved, because if you're helping me along, then I don't feel like I've done it on my own. I want to be an adult. I don't want to be a kid. I don't want to be a child of God my whole life. I want to be an adult. So I'm going to need you. So I'm asking you to just stay out of my life. Don't affect it one way or the other. I just want you to. Let me go out and do it on my own. So that was the very beginning. That conversation I had with God at 17 was the very beginning of me moving to my agnosticism, right? So the thing is in the same way that I can't say that there is no God, because I just don't know. I'm looking at the universe through this little tiny keyhole. I can't say one way or another regarding anything, and it doesn't have a material impact on my life. So, but the thing is so often I have to, but I do recognize that not having that kind of ardor, that kind of comfort in knowing that the universe is kind of looking out for me, has definitely left a pretty big cavity in me. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. We're in the storytelling portion of the show, Jamie. So I've often looked at, well, okay, what are the things that can fill that hole? And there are things that can fill that hole. My love of my family, my love of my friends, my love of my significant other, my love of my friends, my love of music and the things that I do in my life. Like, there are a lot of things that can kind of give me a sense of purpose and give me a sense that I am contributing in a material way to not only my livelihood, but the livelihood of the people around me, And so just because we're paleophiles doesn't mean you have to believe. Yes, that's, yeah. You can get titillated by the idea of a dinosaur dick, but it doesn't mean that you have to believe that there was dinosaur dick. No, so the thing is, like, so when I was doing Religion of You, when I was writing that, a big part of it was the idea of that I like getting obsessed. I'm not a obsessive compulsive, but I like allowing myself to kind of fall headlong into the things that I love. So when I find an album that I love, I will suck the marrow from that album. I will listen to it so many fucking hundreds and hundreds of times that by the time I am done with it, it is a desiccated husk. There is not 1 ounce of anything resembling a living tissue on that album by the time it's done. So, titillated by dinosaur dick. Good to see you, Chris. So the thing is like, so I, that's it, Jamie, is like, I like throwing myself headlong into the things that I love. And so the idea of Religion of You, that whole thing was me just the entirety of that song is all about me kind of like saying that I can take the same fervor, the same ardor, the same passion, the same conviction that I would bring to believing in the same kind of like level of conviction that other people believe in Jesus, and I can bring that to someone that I love, and so that whole song is just sort of like an illustration of that. But it's funny because I can't, I'm still like that third verse. or the second verse, the second half of the second verse, I still always have to put in that I'm still human. Like I can never say like, yes, and I'm gonna love you forever. It's I'm gonna be much better. I guess I'm like the weather sometimes. I bring the rain sometimes. Sometimes the storms. So I'm gonna be much better. I guess I'm like the weather sometimes. I bring the rain sometimes. The storms appear. Like I still have to always qualify it by saying, yes, I can be this passionate. I can be this fervent. But I still might bring a little bit of bad weather at times, Let me see what G-Key is saying. So, wow, Mike TV, I called this song just for a song I like, Losing My Religion by R.E.M. I do know that one. I do not believe in Almighty One, but I know that losing my religion meant losing your heart to a girl you love, and that gets me. Oh yeah, that's and it's funny because the thing is that like so I guess it's funny because I guess R.E.M. is also kind of tackling that from the opposite perspective, because the thing is that like, or I guess the same thing from a different perspective, not an opposite perspective, because for me it's like it's me saying I'm going to turn you into the thing that I worship. I'm going to turn you into the thing that I pour all of that love and that fervor and that ardor and that conviction and that faith in, And it's sad because the thing is, and that's not necessarily a very healthy way to be, Hey, Meador, good to see you, man. How you doing, brother? Hey, Sway all day, right on, man. Hey, that's a strange appetite, but I hope you're getting fed regularly, man. And I didn't know that, Elix. Thanks, man. So that's basically, so the thing is like, so there really was, I mean, there wasn't a like there's not I mean, there is a lot of in the last time I talked about this song, I kind of unpacked the chorus because there was, because on the chorus, I kind of like, they're not really indictments. It's there's little things that it's little illustrations of other things that people have that turn into religion other than God, right? So it's like, so the first one is, so the first one is, oh wait, hold on, I didn't know why I took this off, because so the first one is someday walk in the light, someday walk in the light, someday walk in the light. And others they live by the knife. So some they walk in the light. That's my tip of the hat to the Christian belief, right? Or the believing in religions of that sort. So some they walk in the light. Others they live by the knife. So the idea of violence, whether it be emotional violence or physical violence but dominance effectively. So and there are people that basically worship the idea of like Donald Trump, for instance. Like there are winners, and like the world can be defined by winners and losers, and always be a winner, And so some they walk in the light, and others they live by the knife. But I'm just living for you. And then I'm saying, so some people live for God, other people live for dominance, I live for you, and then some they live for the coin, some live for money, others live to create, I live for you. Some they live for sacrifice, and some they live for selfishness, but I live for you. So all of these, all of the chorus lyrics as they show up, some they take and they take. So some live to exploit, and then others they live for fear. Because that's basically, for me, that's the biggest dichotomy. There's those that exploit. There's the exploiters and the exploited, right? So the exploiters are those who don't give a fuck, and they just take from everybody. And then there's those who see that they're getting taken from, but don't do anything about it because they're afraid. And those are the two biggest of the dichotomies. Anyway, so the thing is like, all of those lyrics, every single lyric is pretty damn considered, and they all are kind of little touchstones of kind of like other ways in which other kinds of things that people live for from an almost religious perspective, So anyway, okay, so all right, there we go. So that's religion of you, and basically in a nutshell. And And I think there's probably more I could unpack on that if someone were to choose it again. But all right, let's see. So let's get back. So we're gonna get back now to the song requests, if you guys don't mind. So that was an hour of I totally forgot to do the title card for it, but that was an hour of mother effing story time. So there you go. There's the title card at the back end. So, all right. All right. So here we go. So all right. So I've got my pleasure, G Key. All right. So I've still got some more songs in the song queue. But I'm gonna get through a handful of those, and then but if you want it, you can still throw in some more song requests if you'd like. I probably have room for maybe 4 or 5 more in this last hour. But this is a song called "The Old Ennui." Let me just. I'm not certain if I can sing this one. Yeah, I think my voice is still is still a little raw right now, Justin. I hope you don't mind, but yeah, I don't think I can pull this one off right now. Yeah, it's a little too tough. That falsetto is really, really hard, man. No worries. Yeah. That one's tough. I might be able to pull it off, at the beginning of a set, when my voice has had a chance to heal. Okay, so this is a song called Super Zero Superhero, and it goes like this. Some days I'm invincible, other days I crack, and there's just no way of telling when I'll get it back. Some like the ice, others like the flame, but for me I tell you, oh, they burn the same. Super Zero Superhero. Some days I move very fast at the speed of thought. Other days I'm not so quick, some days I get caught. Some dig the holes, others fill them in. But brother, let me tell you, I ain't shoveling. Super Zero Superhero. To climb out of bed each day, he beats back the villains of the old ennui. He slays the menace with the swat of his hand, and he plays guitar in a rock and roll band. Alright, okay, Super Zero, wait. Some days I'm invisible, other days I shine. Doesn't matter who sees me, I'm running out of time. Some make the love, others make it well. I just want release from my private prison cell. Super Zero Superhero. To climb out of bed each day, he beats back the villains of the old ennui. He slays the menace with the swat of his hand, and he plays guitar in a rock and roll band. Alright, okay, Super Zero away. Super Zero, be my hero, you're my hero. Super Zero, be my hero, you're my hero every day. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's so funny. I didn't even make that connection. I wonder if Blue, are you still here? Did you? Is that why you chose that song? Was because Justin requested the old ennui, and that was actually in there. Is Bob Callie still here? Let me see. I think Bob Kelly. Bob Kelly's gone. So all right. So if he's still here, Bob, if you're still here, let me know, man. And I sometimes Real Music Bot gets who's in the crowd and not wrong. So hey, thank you, G-Key. Yeah, that one's definitely a fun one. It's crazy. That's a song that almost went. It almost went completely. It almost disappeared because it didn't make it on the album that I was working on at the time, and I almost forgot to include it on Furthermore, which is a collection of outtakes that I did, but it did make it on the record. So it was sort of like a last minute. I'm like, oh yeah, this one. So this is a song called Unstoppable, and it goes exactly like this. I'm too afraid to ever try to kill myself. I'm too scared of not being around. But I don't know why I'm holding on so desperately, 'cause nothing is building, instead it's tumbling down. I feel like the end of a song, oh I'm fading out. Certainly once everyone sang along, but the last refrain was oh so long ago. And no one cares for a song gone on too long. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of when we used to be thicker than thieves and larger than life, like demigods at a bacchanal, with fire in our hearts and stars in our eyes. We were fucking unstoppable. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of what used to be. I know you're done, you've moved on and you left me here. But sometimes when you see me, oh, you smile. And you think to yourself, at least he's still fighting the good fight. But I'm here to say, you can go straight to hell. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of when we used to be thicker than thieves and larger than life, like demigods at a bacchanal, with fire in our hearts and stars in our eyes. We were fucking unstoppable. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of what used to be. Go out, a fire will never burn down. I'll sing it again, I'll sing it out loud. The fire will never go out, the fire will never burn down. I'll sing it again, I'll sing it out loud. La 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la. La la la. So let's say goodbye. Remember me to your family. Oh, hold on tight to the memory of when we used to be thicker than thieves and larger than life, like demigods at a bacchanal, with fire in our hearts and stars in our eyes. We were fucking unstoppable. Yeah, right on. Yeah, hey, dude, that's fucking awesome, G-Key.
Please never say die.
I fucking love, I love Weird Al Yankovic. His original stuff is fucking awesome, and he actually has a song that I covered way back in the day on Dare to Be Stupid. That was about the breakup. It was like, he's sliding down like fuck. It was a long time. It was like sliding down a razor blade into a pool of like thumbtacks. It was just anyway, super cool. So that's awesome, man. Thank you. All right, Angry Turds. Justin, I would need to review Angry Turds here. Well, here, let me see. All right, Bobcat man, you drive safe, brother. Let's listen to Angry Turds real quick. I haven't played this one. So so yeah. On my way into here we go. So yeah, come on. I think the basics of the song. I mean, it be a little door on my way into work. Here we go. I got hit by a chin, black and white smelly. Yeah. As I looked to the sky to scream at this bird. Okay, all right. Okay, I think all right. So yeah, so this is another one that we co-wrote. This is a co-write with the chat. This is a little like one of those little half songs. This is one that we wrote in an hour, and it goes like this. As I walked out the door on my way into work, I get hit by bird shit, black and white smelly turd. As I looked to the sky to scream at this bird, it was then he hit me again. On my way into work, and the way into work, I ran out of gas. It was then that I noticed my tire was flat. So I turned to the sky, preparing to scream, and the bird again shit on me. As I walked to the bus to wait for a ride, caught a glimpse of my girl by another man's side. So I turned and I stared and I called out her name. It was then the bird got me again. So I'm calling in to say I'm not coming in today. I'm just calling in to say I'm not coming in. And that's it. Angry Turds. Let me see. If there isn't a card in your Fortnite, yeah, man. Yeah, Weird Al is fucking awesome. I've had a handful of occasions to catch him at like very small shows. The presidents of the United States of America. A buddy of mine is a fucking loves that band. Loves that band, and so his band got to open up for him, and Weird Al was there because obviously the presidents and Weird Al are real good friends. So whenever the presidents play, Weird Al will show up, and so Weird Al did a few songs with them, and it was a ton of fun. Anyway, that was, and then I've caught him a couple other times, but I'm not recalling exactly when then. All right, Fitz, I'll catch you later, brother. You be well, man. All right, let's see. So this is a song called "Everybody's Working." Hold on, crying shame. All right, and this one. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna wait until Bobcat's back to play this one. And I'm gonna wait until he's in the car. So let's see. So I'm gonna do. So this is a song called. This is a song I wrote for my little. I've got a little 5-year-old cousin. She's probably closer to 6 now. And she was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. And if you don't know neuroblastoma, it's cancer, and stage 4 means it had metastasized all throughout her body. It was very serious, and so she all of my family kind of rallied around, my cousin and her husband and their daughter. Because their daughter is my second cousin. I call her my cousin, but she's my second cousin. And, But I live 1,500 miles away, and I'm a working musician. I don't have any money to spare. I can't like contribute to their medical bills. I couldn't go over to their house and like watch their little one while they were like I couldn't contribute in the ways that the rest of my family members were contributing. So I asked them if they wouldn't mind if I wrote Riley a song. Like that was, I thought, one way I could contribute. So they were like, yeah, Mike, we'd love for you to write her a song. And so this is the song I wrote. So this is called Everywhere Silly, and it goes like this. Bum bum ba da 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 bum bum ba da 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 bum bum ba da 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 bum bum ba da bum bum ba da 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 bum bum ba da da bum bum ba da 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 bum bum bum. Riley, you're so silly, are you silly? Yes, you are. But you're not as silly as a duck driving a car. No, you're not as silly as the cat that likes to read. But Riley, you're so silly, you're as silly as can be. Riley, you're a smarty pants, or you're so very smart. But can you count to orange, oh, can you count that far? Can you say your alphabet from A to square to brown? Riley, you're so very smart, the smartest girl around. Riley Rose, how many toes do you have on your feet? Riley Rose, do you suppose the coyotes like the heat? Riley Rose, how many noses does a chicken need? Can you tell me? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla on your head? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla on your head? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla on your head? Bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum bum bum. Riley, you're a smarty pants. Riley, eat your veggies, oh, you gotta eat your greens. Broccoli is so yummy, it is all that you should eat. Broccoli is for dinner, yay, lunch and breakfast too. Riley, eat your veggies, that's what you gotta do. Riley, you're a smarty pants, your pants are quite well read. How do you keep all your thoughts trapped inside your head? I wonder, do your thoughts leak out, leaking from your brain? Riley, you're so very smart, the smartest girl in Spain. Olé! Riley Rose, the sun it glows, but does it make a noise? Riley Rose, our toilet bowls, friendlier than toys. Riley Rose, do flowers grow for girls but never boys? Let's make some noise. Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla on your head? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla? Where? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla on your head? Or don't you go to bed with the quesadilla on your head? Bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum bum bum. Riley, you're so silly, I'm in you. But you're not as silly as a bear in a canoe. No, you're not as silly as a pig in underwear. Riley, you're so silly, you are silly everywhere. Yeah, so that one is Riley Rose, or Everywhere Silly. And then the next one is one. So the next one. So I wrote that one, and then we were working on a collaboration between me and the chat, and somebody proposed that we write a song for Riley Rose, all of us as a group. And so I was like, hell yeah, that's a great idea. So we ended up writing this song, which is called Riley Rose, The Animals Go. And this is goes like, 1 second. So this is another children's song. This is another one for Riley Rose. Hold on, let me just get this thing. Okay. So it goes like this. We heard that you were ill, so we brought some friends to play. Me and all the pals I brought, we came to make your day. This song is sung by animals, and this is what they say to you. And the pig goes oink, 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 oink. And the duck goes quack, 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 quack. And the cow goes moo. I love moo. The monkey's in the bathroom, and he makes a funny sound. The bear is on the dance floor, and he's roaring at the crowd. There's something that they want to say, they're gonna say it loud to you. And the sheep goes ah, ah, ah. And the wolf goes oh, oh. And the owl goes ooh, ooh. I love ooh. Riley Rose. Oh, the monkey's got your nose, and the berries licked your toes. Oh, Riley Rose. Oh, the lightning bug he glows, and the caddy wears your clothes. Oh, Riley Rose. Oh, know your love, yes, know your love. Oh, Riley Rose. Oh, know your love, yes, know your love. When the animals say bark, 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 meow, 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 moo, 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 goes cow, 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 tweet, 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 chirp, 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 caw, 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 go the kitten herds, boo, boo, boop, beep, 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 eep, op, or go the robot sheep, roar, 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 growl, 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 pew, 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 go the laser owl. And in each animal's language, what they're saying is, Riley Rose, we love you. We heard that you were ill, so we brought some friends to play. Me and all the pals I brought, we came to make your day. This song is sung by animals, and this is what they say.
Meow. Meow. Meow, meow.
To you. And the pig goes oink, 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 oink. And the duck goes quack, 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 quack. And the cow goes, and the sheep goes, and the wolf goes, and the owl goes, and the shark goes, and the fox goes, and the platypus goes, and the goose goes, and the unicorn goes, and the ligers go, and the mices go, and the tigers go, and the giraffes go, and the hippos go, and the sloths go, and they all go. Riley Rose, we love you. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on, right on, right on. That's hilarious, Bobcat. All right, well, right on. All right, so yeah, let's see. All right, so let's get to, so this next one. It's so crazy. Like, there's so many of these songs, were songs that I didn't even know how to play. Like 6 months ago, I didn't even know how to play them, and now it's like I'm like, oh yeah, this one I can play this one. But this is a song called "Everybody's Working." And it's basically a song about the how shitty it is. Everybody has to work a day job, and it goes like this. Everybody's working, everybody needs to toil. Oh, we're working so much harder than we did the year before. And we work so goddamn hard for so very little pay. And we work and we toil every day. Everyone's unhappy, everybody is upset. And the days they get away from us, we haven't made it yet. And we know that there's no end in sight, this is our everyday. And we work, and we toil, and we pay. Slow it down, take it slow. Let's turn on the radio again, and let's sit and listen to the songs that we love, all the songs we sing along to. Alright. Working makes us cynical and bitter, angry folk. This must be some sort of universal cosmic joke. But we know the bills, they must be paid, and so we slave away, and we work, and we toil every day. Slow it down, take it slow. Let's turn on the radio again, and let's sit and listen to the songs that we love, all the songs we sing along to. Slow it down, take it slow. Let's turn on the radio again, and let's sit and listen to the songs that we love, all the songs we sing along to. Alright. Everybody's working, everybody needs to toil. Oh, we're working so much harder than we did the year before. And we work so goddamn hard for so very little pay. And we work, and we toil, and we slave. This song, it's close to home because my home is work. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. I feel you on that one. Sorry. So this is a song called "Getting Dumber," and I love this song. It's crazy. It's crazy that Hey, thank you, Bobcat. It's funny that I don't think to play this one. That I just didn't. That I haven't played this one a lot more frequently. Because it's a cool. I mean, I like. Well, you'll see. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll talk about it afterwards. So it goes. Where are you at? As I get older, I get dumber. I'm afraid, I think I'm gonna hide away this summer. I'm afraid to say anything to anyone. How did I get so effing dumb? I don't know much of anything, and the more I read, it seems to me, the less I know. There's no certainty. The more I learn, the less I know. I wish I knew everything like you. I guess I'm dumb. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb. I wish I knew everything like you. I guess I'm dumb. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb. The deeper I dig, the more it seems that there's layer upon layer of complexity. Nothing's as simple as it seems to be, but maybe that's just how it appears to me. I wish I knew everything like you. I guess I'm dumb. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb. I wish I knew everything like you. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb. I don't want to be a dick, but I just want to say, please believe anything you want, just don't believe it all over me. I wish I knew everything like you. I guess I'm dumb. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb. I wish I knew everything like you. I guess I'm dumb, meaning speechless. I'm fucking speechless, you fucking dick. So yeah, the speechless. Dumb meaning speechless. The entirety of that song is meant to be not the colloquial dumb as in stupid. It's meant to be the literal definition of dumb, which is speechless. I love it. I don't know why that little trick of the language turns me on so much, but it does. Okay, so this song is called Working Class Poor. And it goes exactly like this. So it goes bum ba bum ba da dum ba da 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 bum ba da da bum ba da dum ba da bum ba da da bum ba da bum ba da dum ba da bum ba da bum da da bum ba da bum ba da ba da bum ba da bum ba da dum ba da bum ba da 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 ba da sitting around playing another chord, writing a song, cause that's all that I can afford now. I'm so fucking poor now. Don't got no heat, the gas man took that from me. I cannot eat till I get some more money somehow. What will I do now? And the rent is due next week, and I can't afford to eat, and I'm looking pretty thin, and my ship ain't coming in. I'm sick of rice, but that's all we got tonight. A bowl of rice, alright, and maybe some water. Oh, they turned off our water. Oh, I'm so fucking poor, so fucking. I'm so fucking poor, so fucking. I'm so fucking poor, so fucking. I'm so fucking poor. Bum ba da bum ba da ba da bum ba da bum ba da dum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum I don't go out, I don't try to see my friends. I can't afford to spend time with any of them. I got no money to spend. So here I sit writing another song. Too bad I can't sell it to anyone. I'm gonna cry. And the rent is due next week, and I can't afford to eat, and I'm looking pretty thin, and the ship ain't coming in. I guess right now I gotta play in the dark. The power is off and I don't know when I'll get it on. I can't afford to turn it on. Oh, I'm so fucking poor, so fucking. I'm so fucking poor, so fucking. I'm so fucking poor, so fucking. I'm so fucking poor. It seems perfect to me that all the world around should get my music for free. Oh, I don't need a single thing, no. I don't need a single thing, no. Hey diddle dee, it seems perfect to me that all the world around should get my music for free. Oh, I don't need a single thing, no. I don't need a single thing, no. Hey diddle dee, it seems perfect to me that all the world around should get my music for free. Oh, I don't need a single thing, no. I don't need a single thing, no. Hey, my rent, huh? Hey, I don't know who just donated that, but seriously, thank you. Like, this is a $50 day. This is awesome. Like this is, I mean, if I did something like this every single day, I would be totally sitting pretty. Quitting Thundercloud would be no problem. This is a pretty rare occasion for me. So I just want to let you know, like for those of you that donated today, like seriously, it is fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much. You know, and if you can't donate, don't even sweat it. I just love doing this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me entertain you. Thank you for those of you that have been here throughout the entirety of the show, or for the vast preponderance of the show. Thank you so much, because it's just, I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. It's a ton of fun. And I do this 4 days a week. And then I'm going to add a fifth day on Mondays. I'm going to add a show. It's going to be called 15 Listens, and it's going to be where we are going to we're gonna decide on an album. We're gonna decide on one indie rock record that's just recently come out this week. And then what I'm going to do, and I invite you guys to join me in this as well, is I'm going to listen to that album 15 times over the course of that week. And each time I listen to it, I'm going to jot down my impressions. This is what I think of the song. This is what I like. I'm just going to sit down and listen to the record. I'm going to actively listen to the record and just jot down my thoughts on each song, on the album as a whole. I'm going to do that 15 times, and then I'm going to do some homework on the band, and I'm gonna kind of, and I personally, because this is what I like to do, I'm gonna figure out what chords. I'm gonna figure out the chord progressions of the songs. I'm gonna figure out, I'm gonna pay attention to what instruments were played, and kind of I'm gonna be able to unpack. I'm gonna be able to unpack the entire thing, right? So then what we're gonna do is when we get together for 15 listens, which is gonna happen on Mondays. It's gonna be Monday night. I'm just not certain when. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to talk about, and if you guys did the same thing, we're going to talk about our individual impressions after each listen, right? So we're going to be like, oh yeah, the first time I listened to it, this was my first thoughts, and we're going to kind of unpack all that, and then I'm going to talk about, this is what I found. So this is the band. This is where they're from. This is who the members are. This is what I can learn. This is what I can learn about them. And then we're gonna unpack the album. And so I'll be able to talk about well, it's in this key, which is cool because they go here. They do this. This is a minor. This is like a minor 4 where it should be a major 4. I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna unpack the album from that perspective, so that you guys, if you go and talk to anybody about this album later on, and someone says blah 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 so and so, you'll be able to school them because I will have given you a full complement of perspectives. And it won't be just my perspective; it'll be everybody else's perspective as well. We're gonna kind of but the thing is but I'll be providing you with a ton of information, and so we'll do this once a week. So that's gonna be probably 52 albums a year. So it's going to be a ton of music. And the great thing is so my hope is that we will become a new standard for reviewing music. And that, but certainly the one thing will be when someone else tries to unpack an album, and they don't give it this much shrift, we'll be able to just shit on it. Be like, oh dude, you don't even do your job. You're not even doing your job, and that's my goal. I just want to demolish music reviewers by being the best music reviewer from the perspective of a working musician. So there you go. So, all right, awesome. So let's see. So I've got about 15 minutes left. I've got 2 more songs to go in the song queue. So I'm gonna tweet all that out. I'm gonna Facebook all that out. Over the next handful of days. I still haven't figured out exactly when I'm going to do it, Jamie and Mary. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think, yeah. So I don't know the exact time just yet. I think it's going to be in the evening. I'm not certain if I want to do a later show, which will allow the West Coast people to participate, better participate, or if it's gonna be a little bit earlier, so I can get up earlier on Tuesday morning and get my music started. So, oh, okay, yeah. So all right. We'll I'll sort it out. I'm not 100% certain when it's gonna be, but. Well, yeah, and so that's the thing is edgy. So yeah, so if it's a later show, then it becomes difficult for people in Europe to do it. So the thing is it might be, I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Or maybe I do it as a weekend show. Maybe I do it as a Sunday and take Monday off. I don't know right now. So I'll kind of keep you guys apprised. I'm still sorting all that out. Yeah, you're right. I could alternate. You're totally right. I could, and that I could do that as well. And in fact, I could even do I could do 4 different times. I could do like a Sunday evening, a Sunday day, a Monday evening, and a Monday day. So something like that. So okay, awesome. Well, yeah. So we'll figure it out. All of that stuff. I'm still sorting out. But all right, here we go. So I've got 2 songs left in the song queue, so I've got time enough. So if somebody wants to throw in one more request, I can probably get that. But this is a song called Edgewalker, and it goes like this. Oh, you know that it will be alright. You know we'll feel alright so very soon. Oh, you know that it will be okay. Just let it slip away. What can we do? Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Oh, you know that it will be alright. You know we'll feel alright so very soon. Oh, you know that it will be okay. Just let it slip away. What can we do? Oh, you know that we are getting older, but we are getting better looking. Close your eyes, another new surprise, another something wicked is a-cooking. Oh, you know that it will be just fine. You know it's just your mind that you can still. Oh, you know that when it's broken down, we make the newest sounds and then we kill. Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Oh, you know that it will be just fine. You know it's just your mind that you can't steal. Oh, you know that when it's broken down, we make the newest sounds and then we kill. Oh, you know that we are getting older, but we are getting better looking. Close your eyes, another new surprise, another something wicked is a-cooking. Feel alright so very soon. Your part's coming up. Oh, you know that it will be okay. Just let it slip away. What can we do? Here we go. You're gonna keep this going. Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last. Keep that going. Oh, you know that it will be alright. You know we'll feel alright so very soon. Oh, you know that it will be okay. Just let it slip away. What can we do? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you know that it will be alright. You know we'll feel alright so very soon. Oh, you know that it will be okay. Just let it slip away. What can we do? Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Let's take a walk to the edge. Let's dangle from the precipice till our last breath. Let's take a walk. That on. All right, so I don't know if any of you have ever sat in traffic. This next song. I lived in Los Angeles for 22 years. I drove in Los Angeles for 22 years. I basically lived my entire adult life until the past 3 years in Los Angeles. And LA traffic can actually be a force of nature. Like it literally can feel like an earthquake or a wildfire. It can be so overwhelming. You can sit in traffic and then just not move for hours, for literally hours in Los Angeles. At any time of day, you can make a turn down a street or hop on a freeway and find yourself unable to go anywhere and you're just trapped. So I wrote this song about the LA traffic. This song was actually used by Grey's Anatomy. This is another song that was used by Grey's Anatomy. I think because of the bridge I had to change the lyrics for Grey's Anatomy, but this one is anyway. So it goes like this. Sitting in traffic for an hour, just wondering what I'm to do. I'm so angry I could kill, but that won't get me back to you. Some guy is picking his nose in the car next to mine, but I think that's alright because I am picking mine. No, I'm so sick of waiting here. I've been waiting here for years. I'm so sick of waiting here. I've been waiting here for years. Sitting in traffic for 2 hours, I think I'm gonna go insane. I think that I'll crash my van and I will set it all aflame. Looks like there's an accident, I'm hoping everybody's dead. You heard what I said, I hope these bastards died a horrible death. Though I'm so sick of waiting here. I've been waiting here for years. I've been waiting here for years. I'm so sick of waiting here. Here we go. Come on, fuckers, everyone get moving. Come on, fuckers, everyone get moving. Come on, fuckers, everyone get moving now. Come on, fuckers, everyone get moving. Come on, fuckers, everyone get moving. Come on, fuckers, everyone get moving now. Now, now, now. I'm so sick of waiting here. I've been waiting here for years. I'm so sick of waiting here. I've been waiting here for years. Right on. All right, so yeah. All right. All right, let's see. Splash of kerosene. I haven't played this one in a while, so this one's gonna be a little bit rough. But we'll see. Maybe I might be able to get through it just fine. Let me see it. She's sitting there alone. There is no one coming home, 'cause she pushes everybody away, so she don't have to deal with the fact that they'll disappear someday. She's comfortable alone. Oh my God, there is no God. She is standing on her own nail to this spot. Oh my God, there is no God. She is breaking, aching for someone to love her, even though the loving's hard. She was comfortable alone. makes herself some tea with a splash of kerosene. 'Cause tonight she's gonna go out, and she's never coming back, of that she has no doubt. She's not comfortable alone. Oh my God, there is no God. She is standing on her own near to this spot. Oh my God, there is no God. She is breaking, aching for someone to love her, even though the loving's hard. She's not comfortable alone. Could you love me? Can you love me? Will you love me? Could you love me? Can you love me? Will you love me? I'm not comfortable alone. Sit there all alone. This used to be her home, but she up and disappeared in a flash of fire and smoke sometime last year. All right, guys. So that's the show for today. I think we should definitely figure out who we're gonna go raid. Hey, thank you, David Cat. So let me real quick before I go, let me just say this. So hey, my pleasure, Jamie. Absolutely. Hey, good to see you, wife bot. So I almost forgot about this, and I definitely do want to. So either way, Elix. Why don't we have everybody else weigh in on what you guys would like to do? But let me first say this real quick. So you guys obviously know the Lenina. She's here usually on her lunch hours during the daytime, and she's always here in the evenings on Tuesdays and Friday nights. So there's the Lenina and her husband Bluefront. They are they're two regulars in this stream. If you know the Diamond Club, they're regulars in Diamond Club. I mean they're regulars in Night Attack, and they're members of the Diamond Club, and they actually send out Diamond Club Christmas cards. You know, like they're just genuinely good people, and they've got 2 kids, and those kids are fucking darling, just genuine sweethearts, right? They're awesome. They're awesome kids, and these are 2 people that are fucking hardworking, just decent, good, good Americans, and they both of them work full-time jobs, and Lenina actually just picked up a second gig, so she's now working too. She's working a full-time job and a part-time job. But they are saddled. They've been saddled with thousands of dollars of medical debt, and so we encourage them. Myself and the community and our little community here, to put together GoFundMe, to put together GoFundMe and kind of outline their situation, and I told them that I'd actively promote it. And so I definitely like to, at least once per show, just let you guys know that, like, there are definitely people. I mean, the thing is that, like, there's definitely going to be people, like, all of us are going to need help at various times in our life, right? Like, all of us are. Like, that's just the way life works. Sometimes it's emotional help, sometimes it's financial help, sometimes it's just help moving, sometimes it's help escaping from a burning vehicle, And the thing is that, like, yeah. So that's it, wife. But we have managed to that wasn't entirely our group, but we definitely have helped out. But the thing is that they are up against multiple thousands of dollars of financial distress, And the thing is that, like, and there's nothing worse than finding yourself in a situation where you just can't pay your bills, you know? And the thing is and they're working as hard as they can work, you know? Like, I mean, the thing is like they're, you know, Olin, so Bluefront is working, he's been working, like he did 11 days straight recently. So almost 2 full weeks straight because the place he works at, they lost some people. And so they were understaffed. And so he's a crew chief. So he's been making up those hours, you know? So anyway, so all I'm saying is these people are hardworking people. They've got 2 kids that with whom they're on the autistic spectrum. So anyway, so all I'm saying is if you've got a couple extra bucks and you can shell it out and you can help it out, you know, like you can help out, fucking awesome. If it's like literally if it's $5, the thing is that like if each of us gives $5 every couple of weeks, you know, over time those thousands of dollars become surmountable, you know. And so I gave last month. I gave $50 last month. I'm gonna give again sometime this month. And all I ask is if you guys can, you know, help them out. You know, kick down some cash if you can. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you very much. Let's go. Let's go raid. We raided Maelstrom recently. Let's go raid the Spider Show. It's the word of the Pee-wee's Playhouse. Scream. Right on, G-Key. Thank you, man. All right, so let's go raid Spider Show just because he's got 7 people, you know, like we should definitely raid him. He's a fucking sweetheart, and he needs more than 7 people watching him. He's got a fucking amazing voice, and he's a great guitar player, and so we're gonna go raid him right now. I love you all, yeah, man. And I will see you all in the morrow, or I do not all of you, but some of you hopefully, and hopefully I do see all of you sooner than later. So all right, I love you all, and I'm gonna go. So there's the raid call, the 3,000 paper clips of love, and then I'm gonna host Spider Show. Is it the Spider? It is the Spider Show. And all right, guys, I love you. I will see you all very soon, hopefully. And thank you for those of you that followed, for those of you that donated particularly, for those of you that hosted, and just for those of you that just stuck around and dug the show. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. I had an awesome time. So, yes, and Edgemon, I will definitely see you next Thursday. So you have an awesome one, man. I will see you in person in Salt Lake City. Well, in Salt Lake City adjacent. Tutelare, a biento. See you all. Bye.